Hello, students. I'm Mr. Wang Xing. Today, let's continue to learn about air pollution control technology. Chapter 9, Section 2. Control VOx by combustion method. Control of VOx pollution by absorption method. In this lesson, we will continue to learn the absorption method. This volatile organic pollutant treatment process. Solvent absorption method. Use low volatile or non-volatile solvents. Absorption of VOx. Reuse. Difference of physical properties between VOx molecule and absorbent. Perform separation. The absorption effect mainly depends on the absorption performance of the absorbent. Structural characteristics of an absorption equipment. Absorption process and absorbent. First, the absorption process. The gas-containing VOx enters the absorption tower from the bottom. In the process of ascending, countercurrent contact with absorbent from the top of the tower, and absorbed, the purified gas is discharged from the top of the tower. After the absorbent absorbing VOx passes through heat exchange, enter the top of the gas tower. When the temperature is higher than the absorption temperature, or when the pressure is lower than the absorption pressure, desorption. After the absorbent is condensed by a solvent condenser, enter the absorption tower for recycling. Resolved VOx gas. After passing through the condenser gas-liquid separator, leave the gas column in the form of pure VOx gas. Be further recycled. This process is suitable for higher VOx concentration, where the temperature is lower and the pressure is higher. Second, the absorbent. The absorbent must be applied to the removed VOx, have greater solubility. Second, if useful VOx components need to be recovered, the recovered component shall not be miscible with other components. Third, the vapor pressure of the absorbent must be quite low. If the purified gas is discharged into the atmosphere, absorbent emissions must be minimized. Fourth, the washing tower. At higher temperatures or lower pressures, absorbed VOx must be easily separated from the absorbent, and the vapor pressure of the absorbent must be sufficiently low, will not pollute the recycled VOx. Absorbent, under the operating conditions of absorption tower and gas tower, must have good chemical stability and non-toxic and harmless. Sixth, the molecular weight of the absorbent should be as low as possible. At the same time, the requirement of low vapor pressure of absorbent should be considered so as to maximize the absorption capacity. 2. Absorption equipment. Most of the absorption equipment used for VOx purification is gas-liquid, phase reactor, general. Large effective contact area between gas and liquid is required. Gas-liquid turbulence is high. The pressure loss of equipment is small, easy to operate and maintain. At present, the gas-liquid absorption equipment commonly used in industry includes spraying tower, packed tower, plate tower, bubble column, etc. In the spraying tower and packing tower, gas phase is continuous phase. The liquid phase is a dispersed phase. It is characterized by large phase boundary area. The required gas-liquid ratio is also large. In plate column and bubble column, the liquid phase is a continuous phase. The gas phase is dispersed phase. VOx absorption purification process. Usually the concentration of pollutants is relatively low, large amount of gas. Therefore, the gas phase is selected as the continuous phase. The turbulence degree is high, large phase interface. For example, packing tower and turbulent ball tower are more suitable. Gas-liquid contact time of packed tower. The gas-liquid ratio can be adjusted in a large range, and the structure is simple. Therefore, it is widely used in VOx absorption and purification. Let's learn the liquid-gas ratio together. Liquid-gas ratio is an important operating parameter. It is also an important design parameter. It affects the gas-liquid equilibrium under operating conditions and the oblique law of the operating line. It also affects the economy of the absorption process. Second, tower diameter. The diameter of packed column depends on the volume of gas, flow rate, and empty tower velocity. The former is determined by production conditions. The latter may be specified at the time of design. Under the condition of a certain gas treatment capacity, large gas velocity leads to small tower diameter, and because of the improvement of mass transfer coefficient, the total volume of packed tower can be reduced less, so the equipment cost can be reduced. High gas velocity and high resistance increase the operating cost. The gas velocity should not be too close to the flooding point. Otherwise, the production conditions will fluctuate slightly. The operation is unstable. Therefore, the pressure of packing layer should be fully considered in design. Flooding velocity, velocity of loading blades and some other hydraulic properties. Gas velocity, it is generally controlled within 75% of the gas speed of liquid rice. Flooding velocity, it can be calculated by empirical equation, or use the association graph to find it. Third, the height of the packing layer, calculated by the number of mass transfer units and the height of mass transfer units. Based on experience, height of mass transfer unit of industrial absorption tower, it can be 1.5 to 1.8 meters. If the calculated height is too large, it is divided into several sections. The height of each section should not exceed 6 meters. Packing size, it also affects the segmentation of packing layer height. Tin pole ring, the height of packing layer in each section can be 3 times of the diameter of the tower, 5 to 6 times for bower ring and saddle packing. Students, through the study of this section, basically understand principle of treatment of VOX pollution by absorption method and its technological process. That's all for our class today. Thank you all.